Hello Jane, just a quick video to show you how to do the things that you were asking about. Okay, so first of all, the file you sent me, both of these things are still text. That means that they are just text. They can't be a design, let's say. Well, if they're still a text, that means I can still use my text tool at the corner, top corner, to manipulate them further if I wanted it in my text box. Okay, but you want them to be a design, so you can remove the overlap. So you're going to select it in the box here, right click and break up the text, and do that the same with the G. Right click and break up the text. Alright, so now they are designs instead of just a text. Alright, so you're going to, at this point, select the letter G, and you'll notice it's in pieces now because it's a design. Select the letter G and you'll get part of it. And you're going to click, then you'll right click, remove overlap stitches. And this is the distance that it's going to allow between the overlap. Say OK. So now you just got that piece of the letter T. Okay, so that's how you can remove the overlap. As far as putting a border around this, there's no quick way to do it unless you've got the original artwork, because you could change the original artwork into a running stitch really quickly. But now that you've created a design, you're going to have to kind of manually click around it to create an outline and turn that into a run stitch. So what I'd do is I'd zoom in on an area. So click your magnifying glass, and zoom in that area there, and then we'll just use our little pencil here and start clicking a line around the outside edge. So you can go right along the edge there. And we need to scroll down here to get further down the T, so you can use the down key on your keyboard to scroll down. And then we're going to go here, and we need a curve. So if you touch Control on your keyboard, hold Control on your keyboard, it will curve behind where you click. Oh, there goes my cat. Anyway, so I want to curve behind where I'm clicking, so it's going to curve back here. It curves one click behind where you click. So I'm going to hold my Control key and click, and now it curved here, and if I click here it will curve one step behind. Oh, you're fine, cat. And I want to scroll over, so I'm going to use my arrow key on my keyboard and click Control and Control and let go of Control at the corner. Click here. And you don't want to hold Control yet. You want to hold Control when you get out here because it would curve back here. So we're going to hold Control on our keyboard. Just keep holding Control and scroll down with the arrows on your keyboard. Hold Control, going down, and clicking. And don't touch Control yet. Click one here, and then hold Control on your keyboard, and it will curve one click behind. And let go of Control around these curves. Alright, so we would continue clicking around this till we got clear back at to the top. I'm just going to right click to finish. And you can see down here we have artwork. Then you can just take this artwork and click Run. And now it's a running stitch. I can take that running stitch and change it In my text, well, I can change it from a single run to a double run to motif, any one of these things. But let's say I want it to be a bean stitch. A bean stitch does a multiple stitch in odd increments. So I can do 3 stitches, 5 stitches on each segment. And we're going to say bean. And we want it to repeat every stitch, 3 times, let's say, and click apply. Okay, so now that stitch is a bean stitch. The only other thing I would do is you'll notice that we've kind of got some gaps here. And you can edit those if you click on the run stitch. You can click on the shape tool on the left. And we need to maybe add a point right here. And to add a point, I right click and add a point. And slide that in, and to apply it, I right click. Oh, let's see if there's any other crazy things that's going on here. Yeah, once again here, I'll right click, got my shape tool on, this one right here, edit path. And I'm going to right click and add a point. And slide that in a bit. Then to apply it, right click and right click here, add a point and slide that out, and then right click to apply it. And there you go. Now we clicked right on the outside edge of this letter. We probably, as we're stitching this, it will tend to shrink in because of pushing and pulling of the fabric. So we probably want to select all of these satin stitches. So we're going to sort out the segments to the satin paths. We're going to select all of the satin paths. Select the first one. Hold Shift on your keyboard. Select the last one. And we're going to use this icon right here called Pull Push. What we're going to do is we're going to add a little, what's the word I want to use? I don't know. Plump up this letter a bit. How's that? Okay. So we're going to, on the pull compensation, we're going to say we want an absolute number, and we'll go maybe 0.4 millimeters. That's about a half a millimeter. And you can see it plumped out a little bit. And back here, push compensation, maybe try 0.6 is good. So we're going to just leave the push compensation at 0.6. And you can see that it's kind of plumped up the lettering to meet that outline as it's pulling in when you embroider it. Okay, so with that, that's your little video. Enjoy.